Шановні колеги, ми продовжуємо.
We continue our working day, and now the floor is given to Oleksandr Motuzyanyk, Ministry of Defense spokesman on ATO-related issues. Good afternoon, dear friends. Now, the events that happened in the ATO area during last 24 hours. In Lugansk area, the occupants traditionally violate ceasefire in Stanitsa-Lugansky and Popasnyansky region. Mainly the shellings are delivered during dark hours, starting 7:30 till 11:30 p.m. The enemy used small arms and APCs. And we focus on that fact that the enemy complicates the situation in the region and didn't allow the disengagement of forces in the region. And in Lugansk area, 9 enemy shellings are observed. In the Donetsk area, the enemy fired at our positions at the Patovra front line of Novgorodska Avdiivka and at Svetlodarsk Balchi, Zaitsevo, Donetsk airport. Yesterday it was calm. And in Novgorodska, the occupants repeatedly fired during 2 hours using armored vehicles and anti-aircraft guns. The majority of enemy shellings were near Avdiivka, and in this area the militants used mortars launching 8 mines. On the whole, in the Donetsk area there were 8 enemy shellings. In the Mariupol area, the military actions were in Marinka, Starognatovka, and at the front line, Talakivka-Shirokina. The militants used only small arms, including sniper rifles. Ukrainian forces returned fire, and in Shirokina, there was 1 flight of enemy air drone observed. On the whole, during last 24 hours in the Mariupol area, there were 8 enemy shellings. During the last 24 hours, and the result of the military actions, 1 Ukrainian serviceman was killed and 2 were wounded. And we express condolences to the relatives of the serviceman who was killed. Ukrainian military intelligence informed about the facts of looting by the militants in occupied territories. 3 days ago in Donetsk, 3 militants looted food storage facility of Russian occupation forces. At that they shot dead 2 occupants from so-called curfew regiment, and they seized 2 machine guns and a lot of food. Also, the information about the facts of looting in the temporary occupied territories is provided from Kommunarevka village, Starobashevska region, and Kazatska village, Novazovsk region. Kharkiv guardsmen had some firing exercises. They had some training in throwing of grenades, and also they used machine guns during the training. And by the joint effort of the Ministry of Defense, Embassy of the United States, and Armed Forces of Ukraine, they will bring 7,000 books to Ukrainian armed forces in order to improve the situation. So there will be books prepared by the Chief Department of Moral Support of Ukrainian Armed Forces, and this will improve moral psychological state and help in personal development. And soon this book will be brought to the front line. Western allies help Ukrainian forces. Military instructors of Great Britain Armed Forces conduct training on survival, technical medicine, and also counteracting explosive devices for the servicemen of air forces in Vinnytska Oblast. During the week, our servicemen will be taught how to provide first medical aid, to prepare wounded for evacuation, and to reveal explosives, and to improve their survival skills according to NATO methodology. And yesterday, joint investigative group that investigate the circumstances of the crash of MH17 Malaysian Airlines on the 17th of June 2014 crash in Donetsk Oblast provided the report. It was established that the airplane was brought down by Buk, in the region of Permoyevsk-Velosnezhnsky City Council of Donetsk Oblast that was controlled by the militants. A book was brought to the Donbass from Russia, and then after it's shot, it was returned back to Russia, and this is supported by photo and video footage. And the movement of this equipment and also the shot of this equipment also were made public. The guilt of Russia in this crime is confirmed. And also we know the names who ordered this crime. And Ukraine declares that these people should be brought to justice, and these people should be brought to the international court. Thank you, Colonel. Do you have questions? If there are no questions, thank you. This is the end of press conference.